For your Tuesday tip today, we are going to talk about the F word. Yes, the really, really bad word in the mortgage world, which is foreclosure. Bad things happen to good people, and financial strife does hit. And it doesn't mean that you can't buy ever again. So, today, for our Recharging with Champions, for our daily jumpstart, I want to give two tips that you can share on your social media that really allows people to understand that if they have experienced something like a foreclosure, the F word, in the past, that they are not stuck and forever not able to buy a house. There are waiting periods, but FHA is actually pretty lenient when it comes to that. So let's jump right into our two tips for Tuesday. And our tips are one, FHA allows you to be pre qualified for a house as long as you meet their other guidelines 3 years after a foreclosure. So, just 3 years after you've had that foreclosure experience, you could buy another house using an FHA loan. That is not that long of a waiting period. And I bet you if you ask the average person, they would think it was a much longer span. Let's make sure and educate our sphere so that they can share this with people that they know as well. The second tip is, what is the foreclosure date? That is a very good question. And I would gander out there that there are even some lenders that wouldn't be able to give you that correct answer. And the truth is, different programs look at different things. But FHA, which is what we're focusing on today, FHA counts the foreclosure date when the title of that home that's being foreclosed comes out of the borrower's name. If John Smith is going through a foreclosure, when that comes out of John Smith's name and it goes to the next person's name, that date is when your 3-year time clock starts to where you can buy again using an FHA mortgage. So those are your two tips. I hope that was helpful. Make sure and share this with your sphere, with your client base, because they might know somebody that's going through a foreclosure, or maybe they have experienced something like this. If you've been in the business for a while, I'm sure you've had some clients that have gone through financial strife and had a foreclosure. The F word isn't the end of the world. It is something that you can build from and still have homeownership in the future. Make sure and spread the word, and we'll see you tomorrow.